Welcome back to Bugs Buzz and Beyond. Today, we're unlocking a hidden world that only insects can see, the world of ultraviolet vision. For us humans, UV light is invisible. We only see what's called visible light, which runs from red all the way to violet. But many insects see beyond that, into ultraviolet wavelengths, giving them a vision that reveals patterns, shapes, and signals we can't even imagine. And here's something exciting. At the end of this episode, I'll test your knowledge with 3 trivia questions. Each will have 4 options, but only one is correct. So listen closely, because the explanations for the answers will help you understand this amazing insect ability even better. Our topic for today is insects that see in ultraviolet. When a person looks at a sunflower or a daisy, they might just see a yellow or white flower. But to a bee, that same flower can glow with ultraviolet markings that act like landing strips or road signs pointing straight to the nectar. These hidden nectar guides evolved to attract insects, ensuring the plant gets pollinated while the insect gets food. This is a perfect example of co-evolution, where plants and insects both benefit from UV vision. Honeybees are the classic example. Their world is filled with ultraviolet contrasts that make flowers easier to find. A whole meadow that might look uniform to us becomes a detailed map for them, with some flowers screaming, "Come here!" in ultraviolet. This is why bees are such efficient pollinators. Butterflies, however, use UV vision in a different way. Yes, it helps them feed on flowers, but more importantly, it helps them find love. Many butterfly species have ultraviolet patterns on their wings, invisible to humans but glowing to other butterflies. In some cases, these patterns help males and females recognize each other, preventing confusion with similar-looking species. In others, males show off UV reflective patches as part of courtship displays, like nature's version of a neon sign saying, "Pick me." Dragonflies take advantage of UV light too, but they use it mainly as hunters. Their huge compound eyes, which cover most of their head, already give them nearly 360-degree vision. With ultraviolet sensitivity, they can spot the glitter of water where they lay eggs and track shiny insect wings in mid-air. This makes them some of the most fearsome insect predators alive. And then there are mosquitoes. Most people know mosquitoes use carbon dioxide from our breath and the warmth of our bodies to find us. But UV plays a role too. It helps them distinguish objects in their environment and guides them toward contrasting shapes. This ability, combined with their sense of smell and heat detection, makes them so frustratingly good at finding humans. So whether it's food, mating, hunting, or survival, ultraviolet vision is one of the insect world's greatest superpowers. It's like they're living in a secret world layered on top of ours, one that we can only imagine. Now, let's see how much you remember from today's journey with a short trivia game. Ready? Let's get started. Question 1. Which insect relies heavily on ultraviolet nectar guides to find food? A. Mosquito. B. Dragonfly. C. Honeybee. D. Grasshopper. Correct answer, C. Honeybee. Honeybees are famous for spotting UV nectar guides. These hidden patterns help them zoom in on flowers with incredible efficiency. Without this ability, pollination would be far slower and less effective. Grasshoppers don't see nectar guides. Mosquitoes rely more on smell and heat. And dragonflies use UV differently, mainly for hunting and spotting water. Bees are the true nectar map readers. Question 2. For butterflies, what is the most important role of ultraviolet vision? A. Helping them camouflage from predators. B. Attracting mates with wing patterns. C. Navigating back to their nest. D. Seeing through leaves for food. Correct answer, B. Attracting mates with wing patterns. Butterflies use UV vision to recognize glowing wing signals. Some patterns help them identify the right species, while others are designed to impress potential partners. Humans see colorful wings, but butterflies see a whole second layer of communication that we can't. Camouflage, nests, or leaf vision aren't really what UV helps with. The main story here is love and recognition. Question 3. How does ultraviolet vision benefit dragonflies? A. It helps them hide from larger predators. B. It helps them detect water surfaces and fast-moving prey. C. It helps them rest during the day. D. It helps them build nests. Correct answer, B. It helps them detect water surfaces and fast-moving prey. Dragonflies are aerial hunters with some of the most advanced insect eyes on Earth. Their UV vision allows them to spot water glimmers where they reproduce and track prey like mosquitoes and flies in flight. Hiding, resting, or nest building aren't really linked to UV vision. Their biggest advantage is hunting and survival. And that wraps up today's episode of Bugs, Buzz, and Beyond. From honeybees following secret UV roadmaps, to butterflies flashing invisible signals of love, to dragonflies and mosquitoes using it for survival, ultraviolet light truly opens up a world we can't see. Next time you walk through a garden, just imagine, to insects, it looks like a completely different universe, glowing with hidden signals. If you enjoy this video, please check out our other binge-able channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.